Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where Chihuahuas will love you forever. Doing live paid readings tonight. Just chill and chat, see if anyone stops by to say hi. I always do a collective message at the end of these readings if people do come by. You know, for those who maybe couldn't afford a reading, there's always a free collective message for everybody. So maybe you want to skip to the end of that. Also, if you are subscribed, make sure you hit the bell button so you get all my notifications for when I go live and post a video. Also, leave a comment on any of the videos that I posted on this YouTube channel this month, and I will put your name in the Magic Greek hat, and you might win a free in-depth tarot card reading. Come on, stop being mean to each other. Okay, just leave it there. Thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hey, Maria, how are you doing? It's good to see you guys. Happy Crazy Tuesday, or is it Wacky Wednesday yet? I'm hanging in there. I'm just doing great. Today was a good day. It went okay. I didn't really learn anything, which is all right too. But there were some interesting point of views that I will walk away with tonight, which were pretty cool to be reminded of. Are you feeling any better today, Jeremy? And Maria, any updates? I hope you're going to be feeling physically better every single day that goes by, Jeremy. I can't imagine what you're living through. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I actually don't have any, so even if I did. Well, that's wonderful news, Maria. So cool. Very, very cool. So happy for you. That is so very interesting and cool. It is Tuesday, right? I'm not in like the twilight zone, right? Yeah, I know the feeling, Jeremy, and then I just have to go, whoa, like, and think about, going on a gratitude rant. And I just start looking around at what I'm grateful for and calling it out. And then it really helps me to just turn around my thoughts. It always has, counting my blessings. I know it kind of sounds crazy. I mean, I do come right back around to the actual what the fuck, right? That's so sweet. I'm so happy for you, Maria. That's really cool. Yay. Well, I know you feel like it's spirit torturing you, but it's not spirit. It's actually just your intrusive thoughts. Spirit doesn't sit around getting off on torturing you. It's not what spirit is there for. Um, it might feel that way, but it could be, also inorganic beings. Inorganic beings can make you feel that way too. Have you ever heard of that word before, or of them? I'm going to share this YouTube video with you so that you can understand what I'm talking about in depth. And I would really like you to, when you have time, to come back and talk to me about it, your ideas on it. That is Carlos Castaneda's The World of Inorganic Beings. I did not learn about this from YouTube or someone telling me about it. I actually experienced it and then just kind of came across a book in the late 90s about it from Carlos. And it really helped me see the difference between, is it spirit or spirits or inorganic beings? It's pretty interesting, to say the least. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, inorganic beings could also be affecting that person as well. And what they do is they feed off of that stuff. And it makes them stronger and it makes you weaker. And that's why it's so important to do the work. Fill that void with that intrusive thought that feeds them with something that feeds you. By saying, grateful for my daughter, or grateful for the ceiling, or even grateful for this t-shirt, grateful for my dog, whatever you see in the room around you. So it's 11:11. Make a wish. Well, I'm not really sure what to say about that in regards to you just need to calm down, chill out, and try not to once again react to that which, you know, upsets you, and react even less to that which you like. Yeah, watch that video. You don't have to make it harder on yourself than it already is. In fact, an ex tried to give me the book 10 years after I found it myself. And I just told him, well, you know, good luck figuring out who you are going to be. Like, it's priceless. I don't know, I'd love to hear about your love story more, Maria. Please continue. We're all here to validate each other's happiness, sadness, and that's what we're here for, is to hang out and talk and chat about that which serves us, and even if something is not serving us so much, you know, so we can help each other figure stuff out. Like, he needs to not go to jail, and it's fine for you to talk about your love story. Well, then just imagine them all right, and then of course they will be. You pick the outcome you want, and you don't let your intrusive thoughts waver in your faith. It is. I promise you. I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't the truth. It's like, do you not believe that you have the power to create that scenario for Cameron? Because you do. So this week is last day of after school is on Thursday, so me getting the email saying I'll be there for a month for summer with Roberta. I'm super happy. Oh, that's really cool. What you doing, Dad? Are you okay?
Oh, something's fall down here. No.
Okay. Would you like my help? Maybe you could not do that right now and we could just do it later together. Okay, just be careful, please. Just be careful, please.
I'm okay.
Okay? Hey, love 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you today? Right, today he drove by me where I was with his students and did his little talking of me about let's friends. Okay, love 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem. I understand. So once again, Jeremy, watch that video. Okay, it's not spirit torturing you. I'm gonna put it here one more time. Watch that video. It's important. It's gonna help. And just remember, you're the operant power. Okay. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that right now, love 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. I might be up pretty late tonight. We'll see who new come. We'll see who's new that might come in. So I'm going to be in a paid reading with love 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and see these questions here. Are you having some wobbles about you and Joji or yourself? Are you feeding into energy that might be feeling like, have you been worried about this a lot with him, maybe thinking about dating others? Because feeding that energy in regards to what you don't want, you've got to replace those intrusive thoughts with ones of gratitude and love and that make you feel good, about the situation. Yeah, and that's very normal. It's normal for all of us to go through it. But it's so important to do the work, because when you do the work, it really does work. Go to bed tonight as if you have everything that you want with them or within your world. Do a gratitude rant by saying, I'm grateful for the first thing that comes into your view, the TV, the bed, the dog, the light, the wall, the ceiling, the house, the food in your belly. When you start to get off track with your thoughts and feelings and thinking and feeling that you're not the opposite one, thinking and feeling that you can't just pick exactly what you want and it's yours like that. You start to feel and think that you're out of control. Remember that wherever you go, there you are. Okay? If you wake up in the morning and you're feeling a feeling that doesn't feel right, you want to go ahead and do the gratitude rant thing again. Okay? Or be like, oh, so glad I woke up this morning so fresh and clean. SP's wife, true love, one and only, cherish the adore, whatever you want, babe. Okay? And this goes for anything. Health, well, I got the best news today. I got a manifestation primo supremo today. I just haven't shared it because some things are sacred. But as I continue to manifest parking spots and ladders and dimes, I will share that. Of course, I will share my manifesto with you guys when I feel the time is right. But I just feel like you guys have to understand, no matter how fucking scary it was, I picked that outcome I wanted, and I didn't waver from my faith for a moment. And when I felt like I was going to just let it break, I got right back on my pedestal by turning my back on those intrusive thoughts once again and either starting a gratitude rant or starting to remind myself that, wait a minute now, I'm the opera power here. I already picked what I wanted in regards to my outcome. And bitch, it's here. Right here, right here, right here. Okay, no fucking being like 3D catch up now. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to let fear stare me in the face and go, no, I had to stare once again a wicked witch down and just let go and trust and have that faith and trust in spirit. Because I didn't have time to dilly-dally. And it was almost easier than manifesting the parking spot I want or a freaking dime. Okay. So let's get into your reading. Just want you to hear this, because when it comes to your specific person, I will tell you, if you waver, you'll see the wobbles through their actions. You'll see the wobbles through the questions you're asking as well. In regards to Manny, though, let's start with Manny's energy towards you. Spirit, what does she need to know about Manny's energy towards her? But I've also had my moments today where it's like the miracles came in, but it's like, the demons try to creep in as well. I was just going to say the devil. The wicked witch is coming in, popping in. This is not how Manny feels about you, but I'm just trying to say that, the devil popped out as I was thinking about how, today even, my own demons showed up and I was like, bitch, sit down, tart, let's have a drink. You know what I mean? I am the opera power here. So sometimes you have to catch yourself, your negative Nancy's, your boogeyman, and you'll have a good balance of shit on a stick, and the shit that comes from good shit, the good shit that comes from shit, like that which makes you more highly evolved and thinking outside the box of your own desires. Stuff that you think that you might not have ever been able to manifest simply from a desire or a wish. Wishes really do come true. It can happen to you. And I think it's true what they say, but you gotta stay hard about it. So if you're trying to save a life, your own life, whatever, pick an outcome and don't waver. If it comes to Joji updating a dating profile, no, he's not. No, not. That person is not doing that. It's not happening. Not in my fucking reality. They changed their mind about that. Change your mind for them. Give them the direction. That's what the star card is about when you get it. You being the star of your love story. So what happened in your love story, love 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, he was working on some profile or whatever. But you came in and said, "Hey, that makes me uncomfortable. Doesn't make me very happy. Are you sure you want to do that?" Or he changed his mind, because if he didn't want to make you unhappy, he didn't want to be intrusive in his actions. And even though that might leave you in some limbo and him in limbo, don't let it, because pick an outcome. You persist with it. He'll have no choice but to show up the way that you want him to. Spirit, what does love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know about Manny's energy towards love 1, 2, 3, 4 right now? Let's get into that real quick. That way we can get into the person you want to talk about. So they might be feeling a little stabby, but they might be feeling a little. They need to recover from something in regards to you. Maybe you guys had some communication recently that wasn't something they really wanted to hear. They need to rest and recover from that order that actually is causing some disorder in their thoughts and feelings. They need to just chill out for a minute, rethink things. In regards to your divine masculine Chris's energy towards you, Spirit, what is love 1, 2, 3, 4's divine masculine's energy towards love 1, 2, 3, 4 tonight? Their mental energy is high, ambitious to speak to you, communicate with you, whether it's spiritually or etherically. It is pretty positive in regards to their mental wealth. Their thoughts of you are good. Their feelings for you are good. Thoughts and feelings can be very much the same, because a thought creates a feeling. I mean, of course, different if you were to scratch yourself with your hands, but still your brain told you to do that so you could feel some kind of pain. But that's just an example of how feelings and thoughts can be the same. So Spirit, another card, a little bit more clarity about Chris's energy towards love 1, 2, 3, 4, please, Spirit. Card, Spirit said not that card. That one flew across the room. It's landed upside down. So there's something going on where they're feeling some kind of justice through their connection with you. They're feeling some kind of well balance, some kind of new light, kind of new energy that they're ambitious to feel more of, for sure. Spirit, why is Joji updating that dating profile abroad? What does she need to know about that right now? What does she need to know about Joji updating that dating profile abroad? She's got the Ace of Pentacles. This person could be looking for, this is so interesting, this person could be really looking for, prosperous opportunities in regards to what their options might be in the world. But, I that's really going to be something that you should ask this person. And don't be shy to ask this person. I've done it. And it changed the whole situation for me, for the better. One thing I find interesting about this is I feel like they're updating this profile not so much to have more options to juggle around with or play around with in regards to being in a serious committed relationship, but more like money-making opportunities. Who could I meet out there that I could, make some kind of connections with and making some kind of money, some kind of financial security abroad, possibly. I know that I've had many friends use dating websites because they were an artist or a musician, or there was something about connecting with other people that had the same talents as them that would help them, prosper in their business, selling their art, selling their music, selling their jewelry. Not selling any sex, just selling themselves as a person of interest to others. So your question is, so if he isn't interested in dating others, why is he updating his dating profile abroad? So you asked why he's updating the profile abroad, and this card is saying right here that it definitely has something to do with prosperity. These aren't really relationship cards here. I guess you could attune it to love, but it's really about regeneration. It's really about their 4 seasons of life. It's really about the 4 seasons of the wheel of the year. And maybe he's thinking of traveling the world and is not in a position right now where he wants to be alone. If you're not going with him, doesn't necessarily mean that he's wanting to date other people, but this person might also be looking to just meet other people in general. If this was a dating thing, I would think that there would be more passionate cards like cups, okay, something bigger like a 10 of pentacles, something a little bit more deeper like an empress, a high priestess, an emperor, in combination with the Lover's card or a star card. But when I see such a little tiny card next to the world, it's showing me that maybe this person is actually thinking, feeling outside the box of dating, but putting themselves out there to meet more people so that when they do go abroad, they're not going to be alone. I don't know if they have any loved ones out there or friends out there, but if you're not going to go with them, they're going to need to meet people. Doesn't mean that they want to date any of them. Haven't seen really any dating cards. These cards are about prosperous money-making opportunities and regenerating. It looks like they're very interested in making money, very ambitious to do that. I can ask directly if today they might be thinking about wanting to date other people if you wanted to. It's up to you. I just didn't see that question specifically interested in about is he interested in dating others? And is he clear? Is he interested in dating? Is he interested in dating you? Clearly. I mean, he's dating you. Let me know when you're caught up. If you want to catch up to the exact moment that I'm speaking, you can just click the live button and it'll update you and bring you right to now. Let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper into why he hasn't contacted you yet. Okay, cool. You're caught up now? All right. Is he interested in dating other people, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? I would really turn your feelings and emotions and your back on that. I need you to stay on the timeline with him, not with him and somebody else. That's where you need to be at. Start to recognize old patterns and activate the new ones that you want to implement. Spirit, is Joji interested in dating somebody else? Not that we care, because he's not in our reality. So there's already been a change. The change is you in this Eight of Pentacles. Six of Cups, all about nostalgia. This person is, when I ask about this person and their feelings for you in many readings, it's always this Eight of Pentacles when it comes to you guys. At least I've seen it a couple times in regards to Joji's wanting to be with you. This person is definitely about creating exactly what they want. They would love to create it with you. They may already feel they have. Their energy towards you. Why has Joji not contacted her on the trip yet? They don't understand themselves why yet. They're going to reach out to you. They do care about you. They're loving and understanding. And this King of Cups, they need you to do the same thing right now for them. Once again, the energy behind that is the Star card. You know, you are the star of this person's heart, even if they don't even realize it yet. Okay? Can't deny it. So think about this card. Think about the Star card. And once again, what it means. It's about faith. It's about hope. It's about picking the outcome you want and not wavering from your faith. Why? Because you are the operant power. You are the star of your movie. Start giving him the lines since you're the director. Are you doing the imaginal acts? Are you doing the state akin to sleep? Excuse me, where you are thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want before you go to bed? Spirit, what is the general energy from Joji towards Love 123 tonight? Yeah, let's see. They're up, awake. you are keeping them up at night, definitely, in their thoughts. They're having some anxiety for sure. They're definitely having some anxiety and some heartbreak. 3 of Swords. I feel like it's saying they wish they had more time before they left, or, the last time they saw you. It's like they can't wait to get back to you. In this limbo card, they feel very much in limbo wherever they are right now. Okay. And where do I see the connection going, Spirit? I mean, I see the connection going exactly where you want it to go. But you've got to be able to take those reins, girl. You've got to be able to do it. And stay stable and balanced in the thoughts of what you want instead of what you don't want, so it will not slip through your fingers. No, you didn't sound snarky or combative, Elon Muskrat. Oh, my wrist hurts so bad. Sorry about this. Hold on. Just stretch a little bit. Spirit, what does love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know about the connection between her and her specific person when he returns from the trip? Spirit says not that card. It flew away. That's so interesting. So you got Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, and then you got the 5 of Swords. And I'm going to ask Spirit to clarify that 5 of Swords in a minute, but what you can expect in regards to your connection: resilience, keeping your head above the clouds, finding the sense of humor in things with Joji, a good cup of love to share. Spirit is reminding you this connection is a gift. This Ace of Cups is all about love. But the conflict is something that, will leave you battered and bruised. And this Knight of Wands, it's reminding you that this person does respect you. This person does feel they can sacrifice with you. They don't want conflict, okay? In this person does feel that they can build trust and foundation that's loyal with you, despite being battered and bruised in the past. I know the reading was kind of long, and I kind of went over time and did a lot of cards, but it's okay. You come here a lot, and I'm very grateful for your donations. So that's 16 cards. And Spirit needs you to just remember, know that knowing thyself is going to really take you far, especially in what staying in that energy of what you want. And hand in hand you shall go. Just make sure that you know what you want, that you get a chance to, every time you start slipping with that thought or that feeling of something you don't want between you and Joji, you've got to replace that intrusive thought. And I am one to not be practicing that when it comes to simple things that I really need to be focusing on, like my living situation, my money situation, and even my own health situation. Now that I feel like I've come to a point with my manifestation where I really can see the miracle and how easy it is, the miracle. It's taken me a long time. It didn't have to take 10. It won't have to take 10 years for you or more if you just do the work, like every day. It can be very difficult to do the work every day. It can feel like you want to blame Spirit or blame others, but really you will see the movement in your 3D once you see the movement inside of you. Okay? I hope somehow that helps. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. There's that big, huge fucking roach the size of the dog. I've got to go get it.
I saw it.
Don't step on it. It'll just make more want to come out. Oh my God. So I'm going to end the live now because I'm going to go catch a bug and put it outside gently and gracefully.
I
Poor
saw it.
thing.
I was trying to kill it, but I don't know if
Yeah, please don't kill it. It'll make it worse.
How's you going to pick it up?
Oh, I have my ways. I have super bug powers. Hey, Sophie. Okay, just, you know what? I got to get this bug. I will be right back.
Okay.
Are you okay, Sophie? Are you going to be around for a minute? I don't think I'll find that bug under your bed, though. Damn bugs.
There's a pipe over there.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, I could get it to go into the. I have another little pipe, but maybe I'll use that pipe instead.
That's a bigger one, maybe.
Okay, this thing's like the size of this tarot card. I'll be right back. Won't take very long.
How it's going to go in is mystery.
How will it go in? It'll just crawl right in gently. Turn that light up.
Okay.
I've been trying to catch it all night and day.
Really?
Yep.
You saw it before?
Yeah, I saw it last night.
I saw it right there earlier. I want to get it.
Oh God. Yeah, just leave it alone.
I'm going to turn the light on, you see?
Yeah, just turn the light up.
Turn it down. This you can see it.
Yeah, turn the light off is great, Dad. I can see the bug if you turn the light off.
How can you see she's black and you?
I'm kidding. Just turn the light up, please.
Turn it down, it's better.
God, this is a comedy show now. Just turn it up.
Up or down?
Up. Turn the light up.
Like that?
Yes.
I'll go get it some water.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and get yourself some water. No, it's fine. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna find it now. I'm gonna have to just hang out with this and hope that it. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna find it now that it's crawled under the bed.
Well, let it come out.
So I'm just gonna sit this here and get myself a drink, and if I see it, I'll just have to figure out how to put it out. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Sophie. What's up? Well, I don't think I can get it now because it's scampered away under furniture. I'm not scared of roaches.
No, roaches.
I mean, I'm scared of roaches that are like hanging out at dumpsters, but not roaches that hang out in clean houses. Oh my God, there it is. Here, let me get it, Dad. I mean, you don't think that's another one, do you? Holy Jesus, Mother of Christ.
I don't even know. I tried. It must be that one.
Holy mother of cockroaches.
Let's see. I just only one.
This fucker flies.
He's close on the wall. Crawl in?
Oh God, yeah. Why do you have have to get like something on them. Oh my god, here it comes. Oh god, there it comes. Oh god. Yeah, it's on. It's on. I can't give me my shoes.
My clothes?
Yeah, we'll just wash your jeans. We don't want it to get out.
Okay, here it is.
No, just give me my shoe to put it on, not put it in.
I don't know what the hell you mean.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. So I'm just gonna stuff the end of this with a sock
Okay.
so it won't get out.
Keep it closed.
Can you go ahead and open the front door, please?
$5?
Yes, I'll give you $5. Oh, baby gypsy, there was a bug and it was the size of your face. Okay, well, thank God that's over. Is anybody even still here? That thing was, yeah. It was at least the size of this orgone pendant. It's really scary. Oh, how'd that go?
Don't talk about the show.
No, I'm not. We're not going to talk about.
You touched my pants?
Yeah, I touched your pants, Dad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. She's not dirty, is she?
Yeah, I didn't think he'd. No, she's probably not dirty because the house is not like it's a dumpster, you know? Many people have the wrong assumption of mini bugs and beasts.
I guess some people try to put chocolate on their ear.
Oh, I know. Some people eat them. It's disgusting. I don't know why people eat bugs.
She was lucky. If Ninja see her, kick her probably.
If Ninja saw that bug, she'd probably run away.
Probably what?
She'd probably run away. But yeah, I didn't think he'd moved on. I mean, energy changes day to day from couple to couple, from people to people, for everybody. But sometimes you can keep getting the same cards over and over and over and over and over again because there's something that Spirit wants you to learn from the cards. You okay?
I'm thinking home water. Maybe that will help me go to sleep.
Well, you can be. I mean, there is a reality right now where you guys are in the relationship that you want, Sophie. As well as anybody else from your past, you're in the relationship that you wanted with them somewhere in some reality. You know, I don't think you've been here for a couple nights. I don't remember the last time you were here. Maybe a couple nights ago. I don't think you were here last night, though. And yesterday, I discovered something on my channel that I felt to be really strange. So since you're here, I'll tell you. I went live or was going to go live, and noticed there had been a previous stream up. And I've noticed the stream for several weeks since YouTube gave me the opportunity to add more videos. After this one ends, one will be suggested to you from my playlist or my channel. So I would just add it as an automatic stream, thinking that it was just going to take you to another live stream I'd done previously or something like that. But I actually clicked on it because I was like, well, this is interesting. Maybe I should just check it out. Why is my mobile phone telling me to go live on this particular stream? It said that I was ready to go live on December 31st, 1969 at 7 p.m. So yesterday while I was on the chat, I brought it up to some of the people who were at the free energy update thing and showed them the screenshot of December 31st, 1969, showed them how you cannot go to 1969 on any calendars on YouTube, whether it's in the studio, in the app, on the computer, on the iPad. It's just not plausible, feasible, and does not exist. So I'm pretty freaked out by it. And I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's maybe I went back in time, or we went back in time, or something shifted. But I just find it to be interesting. Well, yeah, and also like the Oregon scientist that I was friends with for years, Carl Hans Wells. Like, I know that they said he died in December 2021, but I have a feeling that he just got in his time machine and left. And then seeing stuff like that makes me wonder. Yeah, I know, it makes you wonder, did social media always exist? Well, it's interesting that you say that because it was Hedy Lamarr that invented Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth communication systems. And Hedy Lamarr was born November 9th, 1914. So think about it. We don't know what she was doing. Hey, Dollface, how are you, babe? Hey, Vanshika, how are you? Let me get you this info for Hedy Lamarr. I'm doing okay, Dollface. I was just talking to Sophie about how, I found a stream on my channel, took a screenshot of it that was, ready to go live December 31st, 1969 at 7 p.m. And then she was talking about, did social media always exist, and just how weird we thought it was. And then I was telling her about Hedy Lamarr, who invented Wi-Fi. She was born in 1914. So we don't know what kind of, we don't know what kind of stuff she had, what kind of electronics or things, that maybe we're not accounted for. So also I wanted to share that link as well about inorganic beings, The World of Inorganic Beings by Carlos Castaneda. I 100% believe that time machines do exist. I believe unicorns exist. I believe dragons exist. I believe witches exist. I believe in werewolves, vampires, skinwalkers, you name it. I feel like we wouldn't talk about it if it wasn't real or didn't happen. And I think the internet, like I know the internet has that saying also, it didn't happen unless there was a picture. Well, look at history. Like, look at it. It's nothing but pictures. So it must have happened. We wouldn't have a picture of a unicorn. I mean, everything literally comes from our minds. What makes you think that if we can think about a unicorn that we couldn't make one too? I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere in a science lab somewhere in China. And it probably sneezed, and that's how we all got COVID. Because it's probably some dangerous mythical beast.
Now you make it funny.
It's probably some actually innocent, meek and mild creature, but it's very deadly when it sneezes. I mean, anything's possible, okay? It's really possible. All right, I already brushed my teeth twice and flossed once today, but I could probably have it go again. Yes, all high with marijuana. I stopped smoking marijuana until I can get to a state where I can actually legally grow. Because I just don't want to smoke something that's got fentanyl on it. I know that sounds totally bonkers to be that way about it, but but I'm like the biggest proactivist people
I can use peroxide much.
And have been for years. You can use peroxide, but the reason you stop using peroxide is because chemo and peroxide just don't go well together. And you're still recovering from chemo, and you will be over the next 6 months. So it might not be too good
to
use it. I would rather take you to the dentist and have him consult you about it first. You could even probably call him on the phone and get a teledoctor thing where you guys talk before you come in. Gently, though.
It doesn't hurt. It seems to me to be removed because it smells.
Okay, I'll get you to the dentist. I'll call someone in the morning when I make all my appointments.
I cannot do it right now. I just have her from the surgery. It's not today.
Okay. But still, we shouldn't wait long.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to get an infection, and then you're missing 24 lymph nodes, and you get sick. Okay. Because the healthier your teeth are, you guys, the healthier your heart is, and the healthier your body is.
You didn't remove it that day.
Well, I just didn't think that you needed a tooth. I just didn't think that you needed to have a whole big tooth removed at that time. I mean, the dentist was like, "Well, there's no cavity in it. Don't really know why I want to remove it." But now it's like if it's bothering you and it's going bad, it needs to go.
It doesn't bother me. I smell something. You just have to.
Well, yeah. Then then it's probably going bad and it needs to be taken out.
Okay.
Or get it cleaned. Yeah, no, don't wash your face with alcohol. That is no bueno. And don't rinse with peroxide, yeah. I have kind of become one of these. If I'm gonna have to pay $3.99 for Crest, I might as well spend a whole nother $3.99 to get myself something that's not gonna have all these crazy chemicals in it that are gonna make my cells go nuts. So now I'm spending like $6 on toothpaste. But I figure, once a month, I'm spending $6 on toothpaste that doesn't have toxins in it that might harden my liver. You know, pizza with Twinkie toppings sounds so much more appealing than pizza with pineapple and ham. Just saying. But that's not my stance on pizza with pineapple and ham, okay? I think that pineapple definitely belongs on everything. And I believe that pigs belong in our arms as pets. Right there, piggy pet? So, Dollface, let's talk about how he's off. I'm not doing free energy updates, but if you're still there, we can talk about this situation totally for free. You say he's been off. Let me go up here and see what you say. Are you still there, girl? I'm good, Vanshika. Are you guys still there? Sorry about the whole roach thing. There was a roach the size of this orgone pendant. They like to come in every once in a while. The real big ones, the palmetto ones that fly and are the size of your face. Oh, it was so scary, wasn't it? Oh, so scary. After any discussion you have, he's getting you into that conditioning, and you got to stop it. You got to break the spell. Okay, so the way that you do that is you turn your back on saying that about him. We're going to say this about Eric. Every discussion we have now is awesome because it helps us grow together in our energy, in our connection. Our connection actually becomes more powerful, makes our chemistry more powerful. Every conversation we have now, instead of conflictive and argumentative, is eye-opening and helps us become the better version of ourselves that we want to be. I know that just sounds absolutely bonkers, but once again, your thoughts today are your future tomorrow. I've been real guilty of being like, oh God, I can only sleep this amount of time because I only have this amount of time to make this amount of money so I can make this amount of rent so that I can make this amount, and I've got to micromanage this food on the table, and oh my God, I have all these bills I have to pay, and it's like, I don't drink and I don't do drugs and I quit smoking and I just need to fucking peace out. But at the same time, I'm like power adulting. And when I start to have those intrusive thoughts that are really scary, I'll fucking cry. I will have a fucking meltdown, and the guys will have to scoop me back up in a scoop, like with a broom, and to pick up the green slime until I can get it back together. And even though that might only last for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I'll do it, because when you cry, I mean, you don't have to worry about this because it's so natural. I mean, you wouldn't be given tear ducts if you weren't supposed to cry. But it's okay to fucking have a meltdown and feel that way and have a wobble and be like, he's doing this and he's doing that. But don't be like me and start practicing that I don't have to believe in it, it's already mine kind of shit. Like, you do have to believe in yourself. You do have to find the happiness in yourself without him. You do have to understand that you pick an outcome that you want and don't waver from your faith. I'm telling you what to do. If it feels right to pull your energy back, do it. Don't do anything that triggers you. Okay? Jesus Christ, at the same time, a lot of people will tell you with manifestation, you don't have to even believe, which you don't. Okay? But you do have to believe in yourself. You do have to know what you want. You do have to pick your outcome and not waver from the faith of that, because that's when you stop believing. That's when you're not believing in yourself anymore. At least that's been my experience. I'm about to like go yah-yah on you, you know? I mean, you have to understand that you are the operative power at the end of the day. There's no fucking if, ands, or buts. And that's like one of my biggest, pet peeves is I will get on this whole kick where it's like, do any of us really know what we're doing? No, didn't think so. And I have to stop myself when I'm starting to freak out about my living situation, my money situation, my whatever situation. That these are all just things that if I continue to drive myself crazy about them, like, my landlord or property manager or neighbor's behavior is triggering, I have to turn around and be like, uh-oh, I'm serving the master I don't want to serve. I'm serving the versions of them I don't want to see show up. I'm freaking out because I don't know what's next. They give me these options and then I feel powerless. I have to stop doing that to myself. I have to stop doing that to myself because the more I do that to myself, the more I have the sleepless nights, the less I'm able to work, the less I feel enthusiastic about making the next step. But at the same time, it's a little bit easier from my point of view because it's like, well, do I really have anything to lose? I've got the car. I mean, I can just call someone to buy all this shit today, put Dad and the dogs in the car and go. I have to. I don't want it to have to come to that, though. So I have to turn my back on feelings and emotions that don't serve me and just keep, being responsible. So for my feelings and my energy and my vortex, so that when I come into someone else's, I'm delivering what I want and I'm getting back what I want. But you can't always be trying to give and not get back what you want either. I mean, you've got, there's got to be a point where, you go to this person and tell them, hey, once again, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, and how do you want to operate around it? And if they don't know or they don't give you an answer, that really gives you validation to pull back and go do something that does serve you. Or go be with people that do serve you. You don't have to accept any version of anyone you don't like. Yeah, because you accept the same shit. You talk shit to yourself, so therefore shit shows up. The same shit being the example of what you just said. Just put the nail in the coffin. I've done that. It's still the same shit. I've been there. But I had to continue to persist and look past that. Okay? No, you don't have to keep healing your healing right now. No, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to accept that version of him. Completely reject it. He's not coming back. Hey, we don't,
What's she doing?
She's trying to take that tissue that she found, God only knows where, and play with it and tear it up and put it all over the place because she's feeling, I don't know what. Come here right now. Come here.
She's on the hallway. Maybe she smelled a big animal, so I tried to cover her. Okay, nice. I need you.
No, you're not wrong for pulling back your energy, but what is it that you hope to achieve by pulling back your energy?
Okay.
Oh, he said he's healing. Who told him? He said where did he get that? What kind of actions are you guys having? So you're not getting the words you want, but what about actions? Sorry, I got a funny text message. What does he need to heal from? Did he say? She went back into the hallway because she's a bad little dog. Where do you belong? Come here right now. Come here. Come on. To me now. Stay. To me now. Good girl. Good girl. This is where you belong. Good girl. If you're going to do anything, you're going to do it on the pee-pee pad. Right? Right. Still house training this one.
But she doesn't.
She does. She really does. She's done so good. Sometimes we'll have an accident, but I just want to make sure that she knows the difference and where her place is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dolphy. So let me catch up here for a second. He gives when he wants to, and when he does, I like it, but he likes to pull back when things get uncomfortable. Okay, so once again, things never get uncomfortable for him. He's so comfortable with me, and that makes him happier. You know, things like that. I know that might be difficult for you to start with, but start with something that's least resistance to you, at least. Like starting with he gives when he wants to. He gives when I want him to. He gives all the time. Just what I need. And I like it a lot. Stick with that. That seems to be your sweet spot with this person, since you're bringing it up. He gives when he wants to, and when he does, I like it. Well, he gives when I want him to, which is all the time. It's always so giving to me, and I like it. Can you do that? When you start to tell your fucking self, he likes to pull back when things get uncomfortable. Can you just try that? Just try it for a week. Tell me if you can manifest it. Because I bet you it'll happen like that. When you start to feel the change within. You can't just pull back and sit back in your feminine energy and twiddle your thumbs. Okay? Free your mind and his ass will follow. I promise. It gets hard to keep what up? Feeling good about it? Being happy about being here? About being you? This unique individual that's amazing? This unique energy that brings so much awesome vibration to everybody's vortex that they meet? There's nothing wrong with opening up the idea to new people. Okay? We get really lost on our road of friendship and relationships and journey once we become sexually mature. Many of us, by the time we become sexually mature, have already been so overly sexualized before we could even understand it, that by the time we're even a quarter century old, we're has-beens, or had-beens, or pick-me bitches, or even worse, completely irrelevant, like a number, a small number, based on age, the way we look, weight, marriages, children, money. how many people have ran us through or not. Oh, you're a virgin? Let's make fun of you. Oh, you're not a virgin? Well, then you're a slut. You see what I'm saying? There's so much shit, so much garbage that our heads get full of all day long, whether you're a girl, a boy, or whatever you identify with. That at the end of the day, it's like, can't even think for yourself sometimes. And I've been that person. And sometimes I was like, how did this happen? And why does it still haunt me? Then I've got to, once again, stop and remember who I am. I me, not them. Whew. You know? It can be really mind-blowing and mind-tasking. But one thing I've started to practice again is, if I start to have a feeling it doesn't feel comfortable, I'm waking up with it and I think about what I do want to feel, and I do what I can to get into that feeling, even if it's, I used to sit around and be like, ugh, I just can't, I dread my ex. Dread it. Dread having to pay bills with them. Dread having to be in the same room all the time. Dread having to play, be careful or safe because of what I said or did. And then one day I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this? This person's like my best friend. Fuck it. They're not my ex. They're like literally my best fucking friend. And it all changed. I mean, I'm like not going to date them again or anything. But at the same time, there was no more pulling back. There was no more garbage. There was no more worrying. There was no more, what the fuck? There was no more, you know what I mean? Being uncomfortable. Because I went with it and changed the way I thought and felt about it. What does get spooky is turning around and trying to change the thoughts and the feelings of someone you actually are truly, madly, deeply, or truly harmoniously, happily, healthily in love with, whatever you want to call it. But it is just as easy as manifesting a parking spot. And I've been talking about this all week because I've proven it to myself. I've had a chance to actually manifest something brilliant today. And I just am here to tell you, because of that one thing, I mean, I'm so surprised that it was so easy to manifest it, as easy as a dime or a parking spot. And I'm just so grateful for it. Think about what you want, because you can have it, but you got to change all this. It's not a mindset where you're positive about you and him. It's a mindset where you're positive about you and what you want. They have no will in your reality. So once again, I'm going to share this link. Carlos Castaneda, The World of Inorganic Beings. This is a very interesting thought, feeling thing. I just feel like it was important to share because not many people know what I'm talking about. But there are inorganic beings, and they will try to make you feel worse than you should be feeling, because they like to feed off that energy of your doubt and your hopelessness. It's like the nothing in the never-ending story. The nothing, the void. Send what you don't like back to it. Hey Leo, welcome back to the channel. How you doing tonight, Lito? I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just been doing, chatting with people who came in tonight to talk about their lives or giving people some readings. Today's been a really great day to celebrate life, and it's been a cool day. I'm doing pretty well too.
It's a house was because it's $700. She's looking for a roommate, she says.
No,
It's a 3 bedroom.
no, I don't want to live in Murfreesboro.
Huh?
I don't want to live in Murfreesboro.
It says Tennessee. What is it?
That's in Murfreesboro. That's like central Tennessee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's close to Nashville, but I don't want to live in Murfreesboro. I want to live in a magic green home in Malibu. Or the Greek island of Cyprus.
This has to be, this house over here has to be just like this one. For example, it's a big house, but they're renting 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. Anyways, I don't know what they sent me. They even know me and my.
No, it's just a Facebook marketplace for all kinds of stuff to buy and rent.
At least it's here in Atlanta. I work in a different place. And buy a washer and dryer for $300.
I don't need a washer and dryer for $300.
They look good better than how you got.
No, they don't.
Make sure you buy a truck. You don't buy a truck? This one.
No, I don't want to buy a truck right now.
$500.
No.
I
That
can
would
fix
have to
that.
be completely restored, and it looks like it's 50 years old to
Yeah,
have.
it looks like it is. Maybe more than 50 years old. Yes, he got one older. An old car, his cabin. Say someday I'll take you over there to see it. I don't know
Is it like from 1940?
when. I don't know. We talked. Look at that. That's the next one.
Okay.
My portal shines to burning flames, not out unto the flower. So dear can be as thousand, right there at last.
So I was just saying, Lito, I don't know if you were here yesterday, about how there was like a stream scheduled on my channel for December 31st, 1969. And then I thought that was interesting. And then I was saying that, manifested something huge today, and I'm so grateful for it. I can't quite feel like I need to share it right now. Just know that it's awesome, and I'm very grateful for it. So very grateful for it. All I had to do is pick the outcome I wanted and not waver from my faith, and everything is fine. Which has proven to me that, even though it felt like an uphill battle, even though it felt like, the scariest shit ever in my life, to manifest it was as easy as manifesting a dime or a parking spot that I wanted, believe it or not. So it really proved something to me, and I'm really looking forward to talking more about it, but also, testing the waters a little bit with that which I am manifesting through the law of assumption and the law of attraction. Yeah, it was so weird. Definitely. So I'm probably going to jump off here in a minute because I've just realized it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's kind of been slow in the chat over the last half hour, and I'm getting kind of sleepy, and I need to probably go to bed here so I can wake up early in the morning and make some doctor appointments and get back to work so I can pay some of these bills. And I've been at it since like the butt crack of dawn, so there's another butt crack of dawn ahead of us very shortly. And yeah, I hope so. Now that the huge bug that we found is back outside, happy where it belongs in its enchanted forest. So I'm going to go ahead and close it here. It was good to see you, Lido. Just remember, if you have any questions about manifestation, law of attraction, always feel free to ask. I was just telling Dollface Diva, the same thing. Pick an outcome you want and stick with it. Sometimes, it takes some manifestations to, happen sooner than others. Some are all very different and for very different reasons, but all for the same reason. We all want to manifest something for the same reason, though, and that is it would make us feel better to have it. So here's a collective message for everybody who came to the chat tonight, or anybody who might have seen this video, who might have saw it in the beginning when I said skip to the end. If you want to get the collective message for anybody who showed up. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? For anybody who finds this would be a timeless tarot. So we've got King of Cups, understanding, more understanding of yourself and others. We'll give transformation to that which you want the most in this death card. So be grateful for new beginnings. The Alpha and the Omega, the Wheel of Life is your destiny in this full card. I hope somehow that helps somebody who might get that. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and your likes, your subscriptions, your chat, your donations. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing, leaving me comments, and checking out my music. And I guess I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. I'll try to get on early and sometime in the evening as well. You have a good night too, Lido. And have a good day tomorrow as well, okay? Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanikta.
Good baby.